Shannon O'Keefe started bowling for the same reason most people do.
I loved it. It was fun. I did it every weekend.
But something changed when the competition became more serious.
All of a sudden I signed, a ball contract and a grip contract and shoe contract and got a job working for USBC, and I just so quickly felt like there was these expectations of me. People had all these expectations of Shannon O'Keefe. She's a great bowler, she did this, well now it's time for her to win. Win, 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 win. And so I just put that pressure on myself. All of a sudden it wasn't fun anymore, it was a job.
Shannon found herself on the brink of winning major titles. She shot a .299 on TV, finished second, but she wasn't winning, and it was taking its toll.
I remember having a conversation with my husband after we bowled Team USA PABCON championships in Las Vegas, and he said, Shannon, are you telling me that if you don't win something, if you don't win a national title, that your career means nothing? And in my hysterics, crying, yes, that's exactly what I mean, is what I told him. And he's like, wow, Shan, you have a lot more issues if you think that your career means nothing if you don't win. And, it's my husband, that's what he's going to say. And yeah, that's kind of where I was at. Didn't know how to fix it, was feeling broken and stuck.
Shannon says it felt as if she were letting her friends and family down. So she practiced. Countless hours working on ball speed, release, anything she could think of. It wasn't working. Then, earlier this year, an epiphany.
It was one day after work, it was after PABCON, and I went into Kim Terrell-Kearney's office, who's one of our coaches at Team USA, and I said, hey Kim, I'm thinking about, getting a practice routine, and can we sit down and talk about what I need to work on, and on and on and on and on. And she just sat there and listened to my spiel, and when I was all done, she looked me right in the eye and she said, are you sure it's even physical at this point anymore? And I didn't know what to say. It was the first time, my husband was trying to say that to me, but I wasn't ready to hear from him. So here's an outside person telling me, is it really physical at this point? And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was crying, and not in a bad way. It was like, wow, and I got it. I was like, wow, all right. So the healing process began.
The new Shannon went off to bowl the Texas State Queens tournament, determined to just roll with the punches. It's
what I love to do. I'm an athlete. I've competed my whole life. So why am I miserable doing something? If I'm so miserable, why am I doing it? Just letting go, letting what's supposed to happen in my life just happen, and then go from it. Stop trying to be so controlling over every situation and everything. And ended up bowling unbelievable. I win, and it was great. I ended up winning by like 250 pins or something crazy like that. And it was so much more satisfying than anything I've ever bowled or won, ever.
And now, as the Queens and US Open roll around again, Shannon will hit the majors with a different outlook.
Whatever happens is what's supposed to happen. And I can't change it, and I just need to be happy with it and okay with it. I just need to enjoy it. Yeah, it's a major tournament, but I'm not looking at it that way anymore. I'm not putting that pressure on myself anymore that I have to win. It doesn't matter. I'm now finally, today, sitting here, able to say that if I don't win a major title, I'm okay with that. And my career has been fantastic. So, there I am.